Hello, Fall Histology online class. This is Dr. Ogilvy to give you a brief tour of the course website. In the Blackboard course website for this course, it's very well organized. We've been doing this now we just finished the 9th semester and have educated 1,200 students since spring of 2011. We're not perfect, but we've had lots of experience and lots of students' input in order to continuously refine and improve the course website and the course itself. The first thing you will see is the announcements, which we call bulletins. This is the first bulletin, and it's going to tell you how to get started in the course. Now, one of the most important things you can do, and that's what I want to emphasize here, is to purchase the only text required for the course. And that's this WebMic study guide that you get in the Russell House bookstore, or you can buy it in Charleston at the Matthews Medical Bookstore. So what you'll want to do is to pay attention to these 4 tasks and complete them, and then you will be directed to go to the course check-in and get started page. And so what's going to happen there, and the course check-in and get started, I'm going to, well, now I'm going to have to log in again. So sometimes that happens, and it may happen to you. So I will just stop this recording and log in again. Okay, I'm back into the course. Now that doesn't happen very often. Probably what happens, I had 2 browsers open, and I probably accidentally logged out as I was setting this up. So if you look on the left panel here, you will see announcements, and they're all under announcements in syllabus and schedules, check-in, course staff, and tech and troubleshooting links are on under information. And then graded work includes course modules where you will find all the lectures, and also information about what the graduate students are required to write a paper, and they get credit for that. And then the quiz and exam information, you're going to want to read that very carefully. It tells you all about the rules and regulations and how we administer the quizzes and exams in the course. And then to access the actual quizzes and exams, use this link. The lab resources, there are 2. There's WebMic and BioLucida. Now right here at the beginning, if you're logging in before August 21st, I strongly recommend you follow the course check-in page and make sure that you are having WebMic work for you, which depends on a certain type of Java installed on your computer, and BioLucida, where you need to install a program there. And the links here will walk you through those steps. And then outside resources, the glossary of terms, there are additional exploration outside of the regular lab to explore virtual slides, practice quizzes and games, recommended text. Now we do not require any text for the course, but if you want to get a text, then we have some that are recommended, or if you want to look at those in the library. But again, the only text required is the lab manual, and that information is here, and it's also in the syllabus. Okay, and so then under communication, we have discussion board, the class roster, and email that you can email your instructor, and then you can access your grades. Now sometimes we administer surveys in the course to get your feedback, and then you'll see some a help link. So some of this, now I'm going to actually go into some of these in a moment. So after you read this and follow these steps, then you're going to want to go into the course check-in and get started link. So that's up here, and when you click on that, then you will be open this folder, and then we've got these 10 steps that you will follow. Now I just want to point out something very important, that you will need to complete this page, and down here at the lower left you will see a place to mark this page reviewed. And that will be right here. When you finish all these tasks, you're going to want to mark this reviewed, and then after that, and you take the syllabus quiz, you will be able to have access to all of the folders and the lectures within the folders for each module. For example, Module 1 officially starts on Monday, August the 25th, although you can take the syllabus quiz and mark that check-in page reviewed before then and even get started before that. So this is what you will see when I turn the edit mode on. You will see the module lectures for Module 1, and this is what you will see in each module. So you will click here to watch your video lecture, and then when you click on the link below that, you can download a PDF document of the lecture with all the slides that we present to you in any lecture, as well as the text that is spoken during a lecture. So now I am going to close this and go back to the website. And so most of this website is very intuitive and user-friendly. You just have to take the time in order to get familiar with it at the beginning of the course. I will point out here that in addition to the assignments given to you that you can download on this link over here, Syllabus and Schedules, for each module we do give you the overview and assignments and the specific assignments here, and when I click on this, this is what you will have for every module. It will give you the dates, it will give you the topics, it will give you also the time that it will take to view each of the lectures, and it will also tell you the estimated time to complete each of the lab units, and it also reinforces in this schedule as well as the calendar schedule the very last time you can take the module quiz. Now just a word about this. When it says it closes at 8 a.m., that means if you're in the middle of taking a quiz or an exam and you have decided to start too late, then you will be prevented from answering and saving questions after 8 a.m. So it's very unwise to wait to the last minute. You should, if you decide that, because all quizzes are open during the entire period of every module. So if you decide to wait to the September the 15th and you wait until early in the morning and you are starting a quiz that you're allowed, let's say 60 minutes, and you start at 7:30, you're going to be stopped from saving any answers to questions at 8 o'clock. So I really want to urge you to pay attention to that. Okay, I'm going to now go back into the course website and emphasize a couple other things. One is the syllabus of the course, which is downloadable here. And when you download that syllabus, you will see a complete table of contents. This page on page 3 is very important. This is a very succinct description of the course, including a link to a 6-minute video overviewing the course. What we expect you to agree to and do, and what we try to do, and the policy on special circumstances if you are going to request an exception to a deadline, etc. Now in this syllabus, and I'm not going to go through it because this is what you will need to do, and we give you a quiz on this that counts for a certain part of your grade. And if you want to know how your grades are determined, go to page 10 of the syllabus. If you want to know how much time that you're expected to invest in the course, go to page 10. If you want to know what previous students say about the course and advice that they will hand on to you, go to page 12. Okay, so I think that's enough to get you started in the syllabus. And then the two forms of schedules. One schedule gives you, as you saw in that first module, here's an overview of the entire course. And then for every module, and this is repeated in a link available in each module at the beginning of the module, as I demonstrated a few moments ago, but you can see them all here for every module. And then the other schedule should be helpful. It's in a calendar format. So at a glance, you can see that in the first few days of the course before Monday the 25th, you should complete the course check-in. You should take the syllabus quiz, and you should install Biolucida and check out WebMic and just be sure you're ready to go. And then you can start off, and you can see that Module 1 lasts 1, 2, 3 weeks, and then on the Monday after the 3 weeks at 8 a.m. is when the module closes, and the closing event is the closing of the Module 1 quiz, which is going to be open all 3 weeks and this weekend. Okay, so that is repeated 5 times during the course. I think that's enough to get you started on that. So I'm going to now pause this for a moment to collect my thoughts as to what else I want to emphasize. Okay, I think it's important for me to emphasize the quiz and exam information. You need to read all of this very carefully. This will, and we give you sample tests to take. And this is very important. These do not count for anything. It clearly says it does not count for your grade. It does not count for your grade on both of these. But there's 2 types, and we try to show you examples. And there's only about 7 questions in this Part A that demonstrates lecture topic multiple choice matching questions and questions that have images related to WebMic. The second type of test is going to require you to log in within Biolucida Viewer that you're instructed to install when you click on the link over here in Biolucida. So it is for your own good that you take this 20 question quiz seriously, and we allow you to take it as many times as you want to. In between, you can go and review the question, see the answers, and go back in and get the correct answer. But the most important thing, you get a feel for the kind of questions we'll ask on virtual slides, and you'll be able to test to make sure Biolucida Viewer and the cloud you're instructed to set up are actually done properly. Okay, so that's very important. So now the next item would be the discussion board. The discussion board is highly structured, and we expect you to post any question here. There is nothing about the course content that is personal. You are learning with nearly 120 other students online. And we expect you to post in the proper forum. If you have a technology question or if you're having trouble with Biolucida installation, we try to respond the same day or the latest the next morning, the next day. There is a forum, and they're alphabetized for easy finding and for everything, even typos and errors in the course we have, and even students assisting other students. So we expect you to post your questions. We answer with text, with video, with comments, with audio. Any way we feel that is helpful, we will respond. So therefore, don't be bashful and hold back in interacting with the discussion board. Now, email is to be used as you're instructed in a number of places in the syllabus and the course check-in page. Email is only for personal matters, such as concerned about your score. You're worried about how you're studying and you might need some advice. You have a special situation that's coming up and you want to try to request an exception to a deadline and try to justify that. It may be that you just became ill and cannot meet the deadline. It may be that there was a tragedy in your family or whatever. But page 3, I believe, of the syllabus explains our special policy. Okay, now when you go to the quizzes and exams, this is where you will find all the module quizzes and the midterm and the final exam. And we give you under each one of these pretty much the content that's available. Okay, so I think I shall... Oh, I see these dates. Yeah, these dates are accurate now, and even in the final exam, you see, you can read information about the final exam even now. And same thing for the midterm and others. But those quizzes and exams will not be available until the dates that we tell you that they will be available. If you have trouble, click on Text Troubleshooting and go down through this and look at the additional technology tips, and then open the folder for Tech Frequently Asked Questions. And also here's additional help from Blackboard, etc., etc. Try your best to take advantage of all of this tech help, but do not hesitate to post on the discussion board under the proper forum if you're having difficulty on any aspect of installation of BioLucida or any aspect of the course. So I think that should get you started, and we wish you good luck. Be sure that you run through every link on the course website at the very beginning of the course. Get very familiar with everything, and from time to time we will be posting additional bulletins and sometimes a video or something to help in any given instance where we feel like that you need some additional help. Okay, so I'm going to part company now, and I'll see you in the course, and officially we will start interacting on the discussion board Thursday, August the 21st.